So the ones that you beat get darker,
Yeah.
but not that much darker. Or is this the last one you have?
He's got
there's one
Boomer
more
Quanger
after
after
this.
this guy.
I'm, maybe it's just the angle I'm looking at the TV. It just is kind of weird. Uh-oh. We're gonna rust.
This is the future. There is no rust anymore.
There is in Mega Man 2 when you
What
go
about
to the junkyard.
What about Rust Man? Huh? Huh?
There's a rust man.
There is now.
There probably is.
There should be.
I'm trying to get back to my X-Buster and using my other weapons instead. This level is fun because with the water you can jump a lot higher, and if you get a dash jump you can cover a lot of ground quickly.
But the seahorses
Also,
always
there's
get in your way.
seahorses.
Yeah, I don't know why the seahorses are there or why they're rolling into balls and throwing themselves at me.
They're robotic.
It's a security
seahorses.
system. He's trying to find you.
Yeah, I think it shoots off a laser if it catches me in that searchlight, but I can disable the searchlight.
Yeah.
The flamethrower doesn't work very well underwater for some reason, so...
No, not against water type.
So, otherwise I might try that against this thing, but I think the tornadoes will do just fine.
Still
Even then it
probably-
takes a lot of hits. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, that is unfortunate.
One thing that I found out in my practice run about these guys is that if they swallow you, tornadoes will only do as much damage as a single blaster shot. So you could easily use your entire stock of tornadoes trying to get out of them. This guy he's got the same pattern as the one we fought before, but in an environment where he's a lot more threatening because he can pull us or push us into those spikes.
oh,
Oh,
oh!
oh. Show
dear.
off.
Believe me, if I could show off doing that, I would.
Actually,
You did.
stand on the far
Okay,
right.
okay, we're finishing this the wrong way.
There you go.
Oh gosh.
Wait.
Okay. Here's part one of this level's secrets.
Going up on the oil rig.
Maybe it's the next one.
It's the other side, yeah.
That wasn't the secret right there.
I was impressed.
Oh, you can get up on it.
No!
Oh.
Start this thing up again, please. Please. Thank you. Okay. These things just pick you up and don't even hurt you.
They usually drop you off into a pit. It's more effective on
So,
Storm
there's a pit.
Eagle's stage.
taking that thing down gets rid of the missiles that were raining on you, gets rid of the spikes in that room, and opens up this mini-boss.
Oh.
Jump on his back.
I want to. Okay. I think that using rapid shots like this is actually more effective than using charge shots, but the downside is you have to get close. So this is one place in the game where the background can be helpful, because those green pillars in the background show you places that you can safely land without touching the spikes.
The more
Which-
you know.
Doesn't excuse you from paying attention to where you're jumping, but it's there. And then, for most players, you're going to see that mini-boss up here first, before you go into that underground place. So this is the easy version of that same boss.
Oh, same one, except this one's his brother.
And he's not happy.
You killed my
We
brother.
can fix
Prepare
that.
to die.
We can make him so he's not anything at all.
He's not, his defenses are a little weak.
There we go. I wonder if they manufactured this thing knowing that the head and the tail were going to be the weak points. Aw, oh, geez, more of these. I forget if there's anything up there. There is not.
Nope.
I always forget if there's anything up there, and there is always not.
Part of me expected to see you get KO'd off the top and fall through the back. Sorry, wrong game.
No, I think you were thinking about the warp pipes.
Yeah. Warp to Chill Penguin.
Okay, Launch Octopus is probably one of the hardest ones.
This guy's got attitude.
I
He's
think
got all kinds of attacks. He's missile happy like there's no tomorrow.
For him, there isn't, Kyle.
And then this attack, if he hits you with it, drains your health and gives it to him. I can't hit him through that.
no, he's invincible.
I'm invincible!
Not for long. I'm running out of shields, aren't I?
A little bit.
Well, he's running out of
almost
health. And that whirlpool thing doesn't actually hurt you unless he touches you. So
One more.
he just has to get in the right spot for it.
Nope.
That wasn't the right spot. Okay, what else do I have?
Invincible.
Tink, tink.
You got missiles, so do I. Not missiles exactly, but
That's a
multi-directional
lot
projectiles.
of explosions for underwater.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how those physics work. Actually, watching bosses explode in this game is a lot more satisfying than in the other games. I think that's a typo where they call it homing torpedo on this screen. When it's just a homing torpedo. And that leaves Boomer Kuwanger. Little bit of trivia. Kuwanger is a Japanese word that they just did not translate, and it means cockroach.
Them are some bad roaches.
I blame the schools.
He's at the top of a tall tower, so...
Oh, that makes sense.
I hated this boss so much.
Oh,
I hate those guys so much. Like,
I
little
can't-
hide behind their
I'm gonna
shield
skip him.
and-
They're kind of like Proto Man.
I can't figure out a good way to hit those guys from across the screen.
You need phase weapons.
And
They'll
then
phase through
these
the
guys
shields.
on the wall.
I think your homing missiles will hit him.
Oh.
Well, it's worth a try.
What's the charge?
Or the
for it?
shield one will work. You shoot
Well,
off the wall behind
if I
you.
can
Oh, yeah.
skip these guys, I might as well, because I do want to save my missiles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's Kuwanger's weakness. Just run.
All missile or all cockroaches
Yeah.
have
This level
weaknesses
seems to
them.
have a lot of traps, if I remember right, and a lot of tricky spots, which makes it kind of a good last one of these levels to play. Okay, hang on. This was a weapon. Okay, why is it that they shoot missiles that have parachutes?
Well, you don't want the missiles to get hurt falling from the sky.
I see.
I assume.
They'd be less likely to explode that way, so they're probably just timed grenades.
True.
Oh, jeez, is this really the spot they have to throw these things at us?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But it gives you temporary invincibility against the spikes.
I did not know that, nor would I have ever experimented to find it out.
Oh.
What's that on the ladder, anyway?
This is a gecko.
There's more of them.
It's a ladder gecko. From the future.
From the future, of course.
Where we've engineered our geckos to be exactly the width of the ladder. For our convenience.
I think most of the wildlife in the future is extinct, so they had to replace it in some way to keep the ecosystem in balance.
That actually makes some sense. I mean, it's as silly as anything else, but it actually would be a fair explanation for why they have robot trees, woodpeckers, and worms.
And insects.
But then what wildlife is left that it's
I see
necessary
the secret.
to keep it?
You can't get it yet. You can see it, but you can't have it.
Yeah, need to come back with the boomerang.
There is another way to get it, but you would need the arm cannon upgrade for it.
Yeah. Or just dash and
Now
come
what?
back. You take damage.
That's not fair. Okay, I don't even care about those guys. I'm going to the boss.
Woohoo! Who's in this other tower?
Second tower next to the
Which
tower
way-
we've been climbing, I guess.
Disco!
I think that his boomerang is actually the least useful of his attacks. He's
Yeah.
like really fast. He catches up to you, he'll throw you into the ceiling. And he does that disappearing trick to teleport around. So,
I can see how the homing missiles are really helpful against him.
yes, in addition to being the most damaging against him, it really helps to turn this fight from a serious pain to being pretty brainless.
Yeah.
I'm missing like 3 health upgrades. I know that one of them is on this level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to do some backtracking.
We could stop the video and rewind it and you just rewind the video.
I
And-
think I can do a little better than that.
Actually, we can probably record ourselves rewinding the video and watching it back.
I don't think that's going to be the most interesting episode in this series.
That can be the show title. We found Sigma's fortress.
It was out in the bay.
Turns out he didn't label it Sigma's fortress, which is why when we looked in the yellow pages,
Okay, let's see here.
Well,
Let's get
originally they
this
were
one
a
out of
bit
the way
easier to
first.
find in the old Megaman because Wily always made his epic fortresses in the shape of a giant skull. So it's not like you could miss it.
the most inefficient tower defense weapons in all existence.
More inefficient than the geckos?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like, we're gonna move out and fire a shot and then move back in. It's like you're wasting so much energy, so leave the weapons on the outside.
It's probably
here's
malfunctioning.
Whoa!
And that's all we need here.
That's all there is.
So yeah, you've got one more E-tank, or no, sub-tank.
I think I might have missed the health upgrade here, which is sad because it is very much in plain sight.
Yeah.
Nice.
2 for 1. Okay. And there's the energy tank, and this is what you need to do to get this one.
So you skipped it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not sure how I feel about requiring a weapon to get an upgrade like that.
It's an E-tank though. It's really useful.
No, is it possible to play through this in an order where you would not have to backtrack any stages?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because see, that's the part. If they would build it so that you wouldn't have to backtrack if you really knew what you were doing and were willing to put in a little bit more effort, that'd be really cool to me.
It might be possible. I haven't tried that yet.
Now, are you one of those people who like goes and looks up maps and stuff for these things when you do your practice runs?
No.
I've seen maps of some of the level layouts for the later games.
Doesn't
They're actually pretty cool.
who does those? The
I think they're just
nestmaps.com or something like that?
something like that, yeah.
I got the Metroid one. Did I show you that one, Kyle?
I think you did,
Yeah, it's a giant poster up on your wall.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the health upgrade is right past that thing. Yes. It's just right there. It's barely hidden at all.
Dash out and in.
Might be a little tricky to get if you're not good at dash jumping off the wall, but it's right there.
Could also get it with the boomerang.
So that level has 2 things that the boomerang can help you get. Okay, and the last health upgrade is here, which I couldn't get to before.
No, he doesn't look like he has any Mega Man ones. At least not for the Super Nintendo.
There's a different site that should do it then. So I remember seeing, like the Sigma stage.
So this level, once you've beaten Launch Octopus's level, this one floods. And since you've got the water and the really nice high jumping, you can get a dash jump from here and get the health upgrade over there, and I believe that's a full bar.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Alright. Just looking them over real quick and thinking if I got all of the health upgrades, and I believe I did, so on to Sigma.
Yeah. See, if it weren't for them, you would have died there.
I would debate that point.
So in actuality, they're saving your life.
Saving your life.
But at
One
the
kid
cost
at a
of my
time.
sanity.
Yeah, that's fair trade.